If you think women are treated like humans in India, you might want to think again. In Bid, Maharashtra, women working in sugarcane fields live on daily wages. They don't work alone, they are had in pairs. And if even one woman misses a single day, both lose their pay. So missing work is not an option, not even when it's something as natural as period. Pain, bleeding, weakness, none of it pauses the work. Because here, your body doesn't get consideration, it gets consequences. And when the pain becomes unbearable, these women go to private clinics looking for a relief, looking for a solution. But instead, many are told something far more frightening, that there could be cancer. No proper test, no second opinions, just a fear. And then a paper is placed in front of them for a signature, a form of consent for hysterectomy, a surgery that removes the uterus completely. No uterus means no periods, no pregnancy, and no interruption. For someone whose survival depends on showing up every single day, it starts to sound like a solution. Remove the uterus, remove the problem. And thousands have. Reports suggest over 13,000 such surgeries, not because these women were sick, but because their circumstances made their body feel like a liability. So, what looked like a medical decision is actually an economic one. And we still call this a choice? When the alternative is losing your livelihood, your income, your ability to survive, it's not a decision, it's compulsion. And when questions were raised about this rising number of hysterectomies, it was brushed aside as a state matter, as if exploitation becomes acceptable once it's administrative, as if suffering becomes invisible when responsibility is passed. So, this is what inhumanity looks like, not loud, not dramatic, but quietly ignored. This is what exploitation looks like when it becomes silent, when it hides behind signatures, white coats, and the illusion of consent. This isn't just a labor issue. This is a system where being a woman becomes a disadvantage, even inside your own body. So now tell me, do you really think women are considered humans?